So I've now had my pump 2 months. What can I say about it? I'm a lot more used to it now, and in terms of a medicine for treating diabetes, it is just so much better than pens, and I've really come to realise that. Don't get me wrong, it still is quite annoying. For example, in a changing room when you're in between trying on outfits, where do you put your pump? It can be a bit frustrating. It can be a bit annoying as well because obviously you're changing your site every 3 days and you're topping up with insulin. Whereas a pen, a pen could last 6 weeks and you just pop it in your handbag and you forget about it and that's that. But even to go away for a weekend and kind of thinking, well, I last changed my site on Thursday, I'm going to have to change it again on Saturday or Sunday. I'll probably need to top up my insulin. So you're bringing a lot more with you when you're away. I went to Amsterdam for just a long weekend and I was just trying to bring quadruple what I needed because I was panicking that something would break or something would snap or my insulin wouldn't work and I would just be stranded. And then obviously I brought my pens as backup as well. Going through airport security was great. The guy just winked at me and smiled and was like, "We see 1,000 of these every day." Patted me down with a wee wand and it was no problems at all. And in terms of just how good the pump was, Amsterdam just made me realise it so much. We walked everywhere. We were walking miles and miles every day. I was eating so much sugar and so much rubbish. They do stir waffles and they are just a pile of sugar basically, and Dutch pancakes and Dutch frites and mayonnaise and high fat foods. It was great because I was able to check my sugars, see if I had guesstimated the right amount of carbs, and then check and if I think I'd given myself too much or we were suddenly walking loads, or as in Amsterdam I'd had a bit to drink. All of the museums get little tastes of alcohol and stuff at them, so I really was just eating, drinking and walking loads, and I was able to just see what my sugars were doing and adjust my pump accordingly, so I could turn down my basal insulin to 50%, so I was getting half of what I would usually be getting to counteract the walking and the alcohol, and at the same time just eating so much sugar, and it was great. I think the pump is definitely the way forward. It is fantastic at what it offers. It's a lot more flexible. I'm still obviously working out my own levels. I start a new job in 2 weeks and I think that will change everything as well because my activity will be all up the wall from what it's been the past 2 months. I'm so glad I've gone on to it. It's been worth the angst, the tears over aesthetically not liking it. Half the time I really don't notice it anymore, and you just work out where to put it in clothes. 2 months on, I'm still smiling and I'm still glad that I've got the pump. And if anyone is considering going on to a pump, as I say, I knew nothing about the pump before I went on to it, and that probably didn't help with the tears or the anxiety. It was quite daunting, but my opinions of it have definitely changed since I've been on it, and I would encourage anyone who is considering it to just take the plunge and go for it.